Oh, we got a Meepo! We're getting not just any Meepo, it's ABED Meepo. Oh boy. It's not as important to get a lead early on as a safe lane Ember because you're going to be getting basically uncontested farm, especially... Well, actually, if your support gives up first blood, that may make it a little bit trickier, though.
Yeah.
You might go aggressive. In comes the Crystal Maiden.
There's the slow keeper of the light. Dead of the light or something. I don't know. Anyways, Kata goes down. That's the point. Top lane, though, looks like Mason. He's on the run. He's going to go for the TP. And that ain't going to work. They do have the stopper. And that's a dead Mason there on that Ember Spirit.
It's the penalty. Oh, nice hook by Dubu.
That was good.
Smash trying to eat his way out, but not going to happen.
Maybe.
Oh?
Maybe it will.
Oh?
No, mana leak. Yeah, it's too much. Oh,
yeah, because right now, Doom and Crystal Maiden have bigger fish to fry. Frostbite?
There you go. That's exactly what you're talking about. They have a... He's like, it's my kill, damn it.
You're already dead.
And there we go. So he got power treads at least. Oh boy, Mason, again, he's not level 6 yet, so won't have those remnants. He does have the Flame Guard, going to mitigate some damage, but the Scorcher's down, and Kali's like, hey, illuminate, run away. That's not going to happen. They chase him down, and Ember Spirit's dead. So 5-1 start. Team Dilecom, they came to play here in game 1, man.
Bot lane.
Oh yeah,
Punch. And die.
Wow, Punch is dead. He got entangled there right before. Was not expecting that perhaps, and actually Bulba just has to walk it off. Beastmaster has a roar. He's going to get a solo kill potentially. Oh, there we go. The slow, the roar. And come the axes, couple of auto attacks, and that's a dead Meepo. Tsunami, I don't know if you've been a caster for long, but that's what we call a classic case of caster's curse coming out right there.
These support rotations from Dilecom, they're just taking a world tour of the entire dire half of the map. Right now, Onyx trying to return the favor, going in on Doom top.
They would love to get this kill. Punch hook ready to go, but Mason runs in front, but it doesn't matter. Wow, I'm surprised that actually hit Doom still. And he is going to die despite his best attempt right there. Talking about that fun build here. Roar on an Ember Spirit. Not the biggest follow-up, though. Doom's charging in, but he gets hooked back. Now Doom is applied. However, Pudge now, he's in a bad spot. A couple of auto attacks from OD. Feels like he's dead. ABED, though, he poofs in, gets the counter kill onto Doom. Somebody's put under here as well. Looks like Bulba the one put under here to use his hookshot. Freezing Field is going to be canceled immediately, actually, by the Battery Assault, I believe. And they get the kill on a Crystal Maiden. So it ends up being a 2-for-0 for Onyx, where he really starts to be a bit of a threat. Dismember, speaking of that, Doom's in trouble. Or maybe it's actually Pudge is the one in trouble. He has support nearby, and indeed it is. And again, OD's like, I got this kill, guys. Don't worry. Kill secure.
Yeah, it's just a return favor for the gank up top. Pudge can get initiation, but you can't get kills. So with these teams, top lane though, Lone Druid getting caught out, Roar is down.
That's not good. Van's dead.
Hook shots up.
OD.
They have vision on this OD.
Yep, that's a trap. The Cog's going to push him back. And the hook, well, that'll miss. So maybe going to save OD a little bit, but that Mana Leak stun comes out. And there's the Ember follow-up. He's going to put himself under again with the imprisonment. I just don't know if they have enough of a response, though. Doom, the mech heal, coming out the last second. OD's actually still alive. Some way, somehow. Maybe he is going to get away. Another Mana Leak, though, coming out, forcing him to fight, if anything. Puts himself under again.
On Meepo.
Meanwhile, in the middle lane. Yeah, Meepo chasing, as mentioned. He takes out Lone Druid. Back down here. OD is going to be picked off. And a triple kill for... Okay, I know my camera work isn't the best at times, but come on. That was like 4 different kills happening at different places.
With an E-Blade, I can actually see the 3-second poof cooldown being a thing.
Okay.
So we'll see how this fight goes.
Oh yeah, bottom lane. You know they're coming. The hook, actually. Unfortunately, he got one of the Necro creeps, but it doesn't matter. Beastmaster Illuminate nukes him down. Doom locked down by the Pudge right here with that Dismember. He still has his ultimate ready to go. Mechanism going to go as well, but in the background, look at Meepo killing Crystal Maiden, as well as picking off the ODs. So I'm sitting here watching Doom, seeing what he's going to do. Well, he applies Doom to Pudge, but it's just going to delay the inevitable right here. He's going to fall, and Lone Druid obviously got the hell on out of there pretty quickly, but yeah, in the background, Meepo just doing his thing, locking down the teammate support. 4-for-0 in favor of Onyx. That was the most ridiculous fight yet. That's that hook shot pinging out. Yep, he's going to land. Catches Beastmaster. Obviously, they have the vision here on the uphill. Seeing it, the hook out, and Beastmaster most certainly dead. Oh, maybe not again. Some way, somehow getting away. Pudge, though, he goes down to the background. You see Meepo falling back. None of his Meepo seem too low. Locking down the OD as he's being chased. They do lose Pudge on the uphill, and now Meepo, can he escape out? In comes the sentence. It's going to be poofs in, though. And look at the damage coming at ABED. Will fall, however, just enough. He did kill OD before. Mason now, he's on the run at half life.
Go in onto Crystal Maiden. Goodbye.
A free kill there, as you see in the jungle, but meanwhile the rest of the team is pushing out the middle lane. Now Meepo,
what a hook.
Yeah, hook off to the side actually, catches Beastmaster, but again, do they have a follow-up? The answer is no so far. That's Lone Tree, excuse me. Putting in the auto attacks now, but not going to be enough. Got trapped here by the neutrals. Ember does chase him down and secures the kill on him. He has no buyback. Meepo, by the way, also doesn't have a buyback. Could have sworn he did at the beginning of that, but...
He did. I think he bought his Evil Song in this side shop.
Okay, well, his teammates are... And get that easy Aegis. Wow, it is pretty insane how fast he does kill Roshan by himself. So does that job. Meanwhile, Dismember on Doom. We've seen this before. Usually he lives, though, but this time not so much.
Oh, he lives. He lives in the form of too many Dooms.
Kinda lives. And then there's all the Meepos. We got armies, man.
Units galore.
It's like a StarCraft match here. RIP. All right, Meepo.
Unfortunately, ABED had to retire one of his Dragon Lances to make room for this Aegis. But that's the beauty of the double E-Blade, Who needs... It's all about upgrading your stats progressively, You go from the mid-tier stats item to the high-tier stats item. No one really cares that Dragon Lance increases range. No one really cares that 2 E-Blades will share a cooldown. It's all about the numbers.
Yeah, that's why we like the backpack as well. You throws the Dragon Lance in the backpack, and it's just going to be massing the F-Blade now.
Oh, yo, this Meepo down bot might actually die. Oh, what a play.
Poof out, poof out, poof out. Yes, he gets out in time.
That was sick. He E-bladed his own Meepo. Oh, and now they get a root on Doom.
Seen this before once again. The chase is on. Mana leaks out. There come the poof-ins. And the Veil low. Now, one of the Meepos is low. You see ABED right there panicking a little bit and pulling back with it. But there is no follow-up commitment from Dilecom, so he'll manage to stay alive. Have to be careful. But yeah, as you're saying, using the F-Blade on himself to help survive. Lone Druid just explodes right there. He does have his level 20 talent, going to be up quickly, but the follow-up of the poofs coming out as well from ABED. It finishes off Crystal Maiden. And now into the base we go, says Team Onyx. Time to siege.
He still is Aegis, so who cares if it's nighttime?
True.
Get the hook. These hooks from Dubu, my god.
Yeah, they are.
Would you say we've seen that before?
All right, bottom racks is going to fall here, and it feels like Onyx, this is the beginning of the end now.
This is the beginning of the end of the draft stream, my friends. We saw it. We saw it all happening. Tactical Aegis reclamation.
So, Dilecom looked the wolf in the mouth, and they were like, bring it on. The wolf just chewed their faces off. So, probably want to ban the wolf, a.k.a. Meepo next game, I think it's safe to say. Because, again, you think at the beginning of this game, but they just wiped them off. I mean, you guys can see what's happening. But you think at the beginning of this game that Dilecom was looking good. Farming up there, the bottom lane was being won by Lone Druid. It was really just ABED, and even he died a couple of times early on. It seemed like Dilecom could have built some momentum. But then Meepo started doing his thing. I like the idea of the cleave down melee carry. Omni Knight.
Yet again, another attempt on the Darkseer.
Slam him into the ground, and this time they got it. First blood comes out. Mason takes a lot of damage. Continuing to apply that pressure with the Iron Shell, making it somewhat difficult. As over here, the top rune area, 8-minute rune. It's going to be picked up. It's a double damage, but Shadow Fiend gets caught, though. Double stun. There's a third stun with the Stormhammer, but here comes the Omni Knight. Repel's put up. No Requiem just yet. Turning around with some race, though. Gets the kill on his Sven. Does drop shortly after, but at least he took him with him. We're going to see more, though. The silence comes out from Earth. The Purification at the last second. The Boulder Smash through. They don't have necessarily the most follow-up damage, but they will stay alive. As Rubik coming in, though. Barrel roll forward. Does he have another burst strike? He does. The Fade Ball, he needs to go over the ledge, right into the Ancients. Oh, God, that was scary.
And now Demon might get, what a position.
A Demon, though, yeah, they didn't see him initially. They were going for Shadow Fiend. Requiem of Souls going off, though. Does catch Ember Spirit as well. Sand King getting low. Another race comes out, and he goes down, actually. ABED, there's the Purification, and cut the wall coming from Darkseer. But it seems like Onyx is winning this by big time. Darkseer will fall, and now it's just Sven and Winter Wyvern. They're on the run. Winter has a Cold Embrace. Going to use it right here, I'm sure. Maybe. There we go. He uses it, but it's just delaying the inevitable. Double kill for Rubik. We got the Burrow Strike as mentioned. They finish off Winter Wyvern, and you better cancel that TP. Or not. That timing on the Remnant was perfect by Dubu.
Ember Spirit gets a nice root onto him, then there's a lot of follow-up that can come afterwards. So it's, I guess, worth purging top lane, though. Goodbye, son.
We saw earlier. He tanked it quite a bit. Yeah, as you mentioned, 2 supports. Here comes a Cold Embrace as well. Maybe Winter's Curse to try to help save
There's
the day.
another purge.
In the back around, the wall goes down though. The Burl strike through from Rubik yet again. And there's the Omni Slash smash. One more auto attack. He manages to live though. He gets it over the arm of the toggle actually. And there's the Winter's Curse on to Mason in the background. But now he's turning on a Darkseer, so Sven will survive while running for most of that fight. Another Cold Embrace coming out. This Winter Wyvern, I gotta say, is doing a lot of work in terms of keeping teammates alive. And now Demon, he's in trouble. The Stormhammer's still, and he uses it only to delay his death, though. And he's dead for 30 seconds now, so making use of it.
Dilecom doesn't feel confident going for this fight. I don't know if they know that Healing Ward was used, because Juggernaut was pretty low. But in comes Initiation now.
Yeah, worst case scenario fighting right after they get the Aegis. Big stun in the background. The vacuum pulling in a couple. No follow-up. The Winter's Curse actually on a Juggernaut. He's spinning through. He is going to survive throughout that. Smash in the background gets a stun, but out comes the Guardian Angel. And the Requiem of Souls on top of that. Smash is like, holy crap, I got to get out of here. He will be able to get out of there some way, somehow, but Winter Wyvern, not the same story. He goes down. 1-0 so far. Ember Spirit jumps back in. Pretty yellow of him. But he's feeling good. Stormhammer stun in the background, catches a couple. There's the cleave damage. Not enough, though. The God's Strength, he's going to be locked down. He's stunned. He's dead. Sven goes down 45 seconds. He does have a buyback. Ain't going to use it, though. Sand King also picked off. All right, this is going to be a free tower kill.
Wyvern would love to curse, but the thing is that even if someone does stand next, as long as Juggernaut's not standing next to XF, and whoever you curse is going to survive.
Oh, Darkseer, he was just poking in, and he ends up going down. I don't know if he got force-staffed over the ledge or something, but maybe lifted, I guess. Yeah, it looks like Rubik might have lifted him. But anyways, he gets picked up, and there's Winter Wyvern going down. He has a buyback, but this even could be the beginning of the end, the way this is playing out right here. Maybe one last fight. Here we go. Darkseer, he's like, screw it. Let's try something. Has the vacuum wall combination in the background. The Remnants being used. Sand King Epicenter. That's going to be nullified, though. The Guardian Angel out. That's a big vacuum, but the follow-up's just not enough. Although Shadow Fiend's at half-life curly, he still has the Aegis. Out goes the Requiem of Souls, and the auto attacks to follow shortly after. Sand King, Darkseer dead. There goes Sven, and guess who's still alive in the midst of it? It's that Shadow Fiend. You got to think the team support for sure. He finally goes down, but the Aegis is going to bring him right back up. And here comes the spam pings. I think that's going to be a 2-0 for Onyx here, most likely.
Those are pings of like, you see this guy? You see why we've drafted this? You see why we put him on our roster? This is why we do it. That was this Shadowfin was. Well, I can see why ABED has such a high win rate on it, and I mean, obviously, I don't want to give all credit to him. All of Onyx played together as if they've been playing for a very long time. It felt like a seasoned team, and maybe Dilecom isn't the most seasoned opponent, seeing as how they are half disbanded.